Sex does not equal gender. That's common knowledge. Sex is real. Gender isn't. That's what we've been saying. I'm glad they're finally starting to get it now. Good lord. We've been saying this the whole time. Sex and gender are two different things. Gender is a construct. Special thank you to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel and supporting my content. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be returning once again to r/AccidentalAlly, a subreddit that I just enjoy making videos on, and I know you guys enjoy it too. It's always a funny time. Apologies, by the way, if I look really tired. I got back from my parents yesterday night, like middle of the night. I'm a little bit tired, but you know, we gotta make videos. Videos need to be, yes. Just before we begin, as always, I will be live on Thursday over at my Twitch channel at 7 PM UK time, every Thursday, 7 PM. So go check that out. It's always a good time. I might be playing at some point some of a game called Shadows of Doubt, which is like a procedurally generated noir detective them up. So come check that out. It should be really fun. We also do lots of like model painting and a variety of streams. So come check it out. Other than that, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? Trans people are people. No matter how they became trans, they still deserve basic human respect. But you can't force me to call a male to female he, any more than I can force you to call me the sexiest man on the planet. That's how I identify. Sorry. Well, no male to female person wants you to call her he, so that's progress. Proud of you, buddy. How are we this far in and it's still getting worse? I can almost understand when calling someone a trans man or a trans woman how they get confused, right? Because in their backwards way of thinking, they think a trans man is a woman and therefore they must be a trans woman, right? That's their backwards way of thinking. But male to female literally means male to female. So how you can say male to female and still get confused, but also this person being like, they still deserve the basic human respect like everyone does, but you can't expect me to call them by their gender like I would any other human being. No, that doesn't count as basic human respect. What are you talking about? So do you just go up to random people on the street and deliberately misgender them because you can, because that's not basic human respect? No. If you don't do it to a cis person, why do you do it to a trans person? I don't care what anyone thinks. I refuse to call you a he. Good thing my pronouns are she, her. AccidentalAlly. Right, laziest transphobia I've seen in a while. I just love that they then went on to reply again, and we'll never know what they said because I don't care about them enough to actually look it up. But the fact that they failed at being transphobic and then were still like, I'ma dig my hole even deeper. And you can tell that they dug that hole even deeper and that they clearly didn't say anything productive or even correct by the fact that they still went on to get another 57 downvotes. You f***ed up and you lost the argument. Give up at that point. Seriously. Send me anonymous messages. You will never be a real man. Stop trying, woman. You're right. They went so far as to go on an anonymous message thing and send it, right? Without doing even a shred of digging to figure out how this person identifies. I'm just endlessly baffled at how lazy transphobes are. That they won't even try and make sure that they're doing transphobia right. Like, it shows that these people are so dominated by their transphobia that it takes up such a huge part of who they are, that they're doing it so regularly that they don't have the mental time or energy to actually verify they're doing it right, because that amount of time could be spent being transphobic to someone else as well. Like, it's so pathetic that they can't even put in the scrap of effort to get it right. It's as hilarious as it is pathetic. I am a woman. I am not a cis woman. I am not a birthing person. I am not a uterus owner. I am not a person with a vagina. I am not a womb owner. It's amazing that in an attempt to be transphobic, they've just created an inspirational post about how none of those things are what makes you a woman. End of sentence. Congratulations, you're a woman. Good job. That doesn't make you better than other women though. Being impressed by a woman's beauty is super gay. Well, apparently beautiful women are only for the lesbians. You've heard it here first. But straight people baffle me. Like, I don't understand why straight people, the people that are, you know, straight men especially, the people that are supposed to be into women, dislike women so much. You know, you see a lesbian and you see someone who adores women, someone who loves women, someone who will love women and will continue to love women. And then you've got supposedly straight men who think that being attracted to a beautiful woman is gay. How do people continue to take this man seriously? How? What's your most liked tweet? Sorry, miss, you are still a girl no matter what you do. I'm sorry, that woman will always be a man. He will never be a woman. Oh, the blue tick in Trump 2024 tells you everything you need to know, really, doesn't it? But again, just the absolute failure at transphobia. Like, the guy from the original tweet is so viral at this point as well. I've seen him come up so many times, and transphobes fail time and time and time again to misgender him. And it's hilarious. How do they still not get it? How have they still not figured it out? I just don't get it. I don't. If you're gonna comment something like this on someone's post, surely the first thing you assume is, this person is very masculine presenting. I'm gonna be transphobic to them and assume they want to be a woman. Good job. You're so smart. Your brain work real good. You have good brain think. Critical thinking. +5 out of 100. When I yell someone I'm trans and they hit me with, "You'll never be a man." You will never be a man. Cope harder. The cope harder is the cherry on top. The cherry on the top of this attempt at being transphobic cake. Good job, buddy. You sure tried. You know you're not a woman, right? I'm transmask. LMFAO. Transphobia failed. It's just so funny because the only people that argue that people aren't who they are, the only crowd of people that are going, trans women aren't women, trans men aren't women, etc. The only people that argue against the existence of trans people also happen to be the only people saying, we can always tell. We always know, we can always tell. And also happen to be the only people consistently getting it wrong. All the time. All the time. You have like a 50-50 chance and you're still getting it wrong. And you claim you can always tell. This is like every aspect of their lives. Every aspect. And the final post. There is not a trace of testosterone in that car. You're not wrong. But actually you are, because cis women still have testosterone. Everyone has testosterone. Yes, in cis women versus cis men, typically cis men have more testosterone. Yes, but cis women still have testosterone. Everyone produces it. Everyone. Some people just produce it in different levels, and some people take more to supplement it. Some people take more estrogen to supplement it. But everyone has both. But also being like, there's not a trace of testosterone in that car, assuming they were trans men, there's a good chance they'd be taking testosterone. So it would be wrong anyway. But that's where I'm going to end the video, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally click on that join button on the channel to support me. I really struggled to talk right there. It genuinely helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. But a huge, massive, special thank you to all of the people that do support me. All of your names are in the description down below. In the description? No, they're on screen right now. Wow, can you tell that I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks? Oh, all of your names are on screen. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm bailing out of this video hard, apparently. Anyway, peace out.